right, shalom, shalom. Bear with me as I check this feed. Whew. Man. All right, we should be live. Why is this not pulling up? All right, shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who taught me this truth. Double salutations to all Yuakim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. All right, I'm back at you with another live lesson through the Holy Spirit, the Rakakwadash. All right, and we're going to get straight to the point. You should have never trusted this fucking man, right? You see what's going on, right? You already know what we're about to talk about. You already know what we're about to go into, man. You should have never trusted his ass, all right? People are dropping dead, okay? God damn, Jake. Whew. It's all in the media, man. And why is this not being talked about, all right? Hey, some of y'all saw the game, highlights from the game last night, or whatever. You had the Jake just collapsed, right? And this how you know it was damage control, right? Because they just canceled the game. They canceled the remainder of the game. All right, because it's too much speculation going on. So what was the result of this? All right, and the excuse was, right, because he took the way he took the tackle, the hit, it ruptured something in his chest, and this is why he collapsed. Hell no, man. All right, we ain't stupid. You know, that's why I wanted to just do this lesson, man. This shit is crazy out here, man. People are dying all over the place, man. You should have never trusted this goddamn devil. All you Jakes out there, man. You Jakes that's in the league, okay? All you Jakes in the NFL, NBA that took that shit, all right? You compromised, man. Your body is done, man. Okay? All you niggas out there. And we gonna keep rubbing it in your face because you was proud, man. All right? When the shit came out, you was proud talking shit. All you women out there, you know, no juice, no panties. Remember that shit? You know? All them whack-ass commercials programming you. All right, trying to make you feel bad. Do it for your family. All right, do it for America. Right? You remember all that bullshit a couple years ago? Now look what's happening, man. People are dying. Okay? Isaiah. Okay? Because the ones that got juiced in, all right? You got to be going through all types of shit in your head right now, man. Okay? The regret. Why did I do it? Okay? And the scriptures clearly tell you to never trust thy enemy. We're going to get that too. But let's open up with this, man. All right? Because it's really the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai that's scolding you, man. That's rebuking you. Okay? That's getting on your ass. Because you were foolish. Right? This is Isaiah 30. You already know where I'm going. Isaiah 30 and verse 1. And it reads, the title of the chapter is Rebellious Children. All right? Who are the rebellious children? You Israelites. All right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics. All right? It's Isaiah 30 and 1. And it reads, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, that take counsel, but not of me. Right? All you niggas is out there quick to talk about how you trust in the Lord, how you believe in the Bible, you know, right? But you took counsel, but it wasn't of the Most High. Okay? You ran straight to the goddamn devil. Woe to the rebellious, Isaiah 31. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, that take counsel, but not of me. and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit. All right, that false covering. You covered yourself with a false covering. All right, that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Right, and this is why you niggas out there are getting jacked up all over the place. Right, heart conditions, just dropping dead. Right. Verse 2, Isaiah 30:2, it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. Right? Yeah, you trusted in Pharaoh. Who's the modern day Pharaoh today? All right? Esau, Edom, so-called white man. All right? You trusted in Biden. You believe these niggas, man. All right? Here it is. This man has been destroying you since you got off the slave ships, man. Right? He's never had your interest, your best interest at heart, man. He's never been beneficial to you. All of his ways are snares and traps. Right? But you just, hey, I gotta keep my job. I gotta keep my job. And the crazy shit was, they pushed forward all of this shit. All right? And they told you, look, you either get down or lay down or you ain't gonna have a job. Then all of a sudden, right, it just disappears. It's done. Right? So what about all the people who sacrificed themselves, all right, to keep the job, to keep the benefits, and whatever the case was, right, that took the juice? What about that? All these people out there, man. God damn, Jake. And it's fucked up, man, because it's like, you know, you seeing all this shit happening, you looking at the alternative media, man, you got these Edomites going in, all right? You need, hey, go watch the documentary, all right? Died Settling. Go watch that, all right? Shit's crazy. And they show you, all right, not to get all into it because, you know, they might flag the video, whatever the case is. All right, but they were pulling shit out of these people, man. All right, crazy stuff was coming out of these people. Go look that up. Okay? Isaiah 30:2. All right, and I'm just in the spirit with this thing, man. Okay, you should have never trusted this nigga, man. What's wrong with you, Jake? All right, this shit is literally biting you niggas in the ass right now, man. Isaiah 30:2, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. You trusted in the false covering and the false shadow of Egypt, man. Right? Isaiah 30:3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Look what's happened to these people, man. All right? These people are shamefaced now. Right? The biggest regret of your life. Okay? There's so many people out there that regret, you know, for even getting down with this thing. We're gonna say it like that. Okay? It all led to your shame and your confusion. Let's read it again. Isaiah 30:3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. All right? Let's pull this word for confusion. I just want to see what it says real quick. Okay? Because now niggas is quiet. Ain't nobody saying nothing now. What happened to all that pride a couple years ago? Right? Niggas was talking big shit. All right? You can't be around me. I don't want to be around you. Right? You anti-American. Niggas was talking all types of shit, man. You this, you that. You a weirdo because you don't want to, because you, niggas was saying stupid shit all over the internet. Oh, you scared to, you know, you'll eat some box, but you don't want to take the thing. Niggas was saying all types of ridiculous shit, man. Now look at you. All right? All that pride led to your downfall, man. And we're going to continue to let you know. All right? Bear with me real quick, man. All right, that was Isaiah 30. All right, let me pull it up. All right, this is Isaiah 30. I mean, all you listeners out there, you know what time it is, man. Okay? That's why that video that came out about a month or two ago, brothers had shared it, it went viral. It talked about the people who stood strong in the midst of adversity. You are the true warriors, the Edomite was saying. You are the true strong ones, basically what he was saying in the video. Because you withstood all the bullshit that came your way. All right? The slander, you know, the belittling, you know, all the shit that was said because you knew better, right? You were you truly were the wise ones, all right? All you individuals out there that stood strong, right? What's that word for confusion, right? This shit is crazy, all right? So that word confusion goes into disgrace, right? Reproach, shame, confusion, dishonor, insult, ignominy, insult, reproach. Let's see if there's any more. Bear with me. It says shame, reproach, clothed with shame. You see that? All you people out there, okay, that trusted in the devil, now you're clothed with shame, guilt, regret, right? It says clothed with shame, i.e. to be, as it were, altogether covered with reproach. Man, now you cover with reproach, all right? Hey, like the brother Amawan Gabar, and up in New York, he did a lesson, you know? This man is changing niggas' jeans. And he ain't talking about the pants that you got on, right? This shit is crazy, man. Okay? But that's you being covered with that shame and reproach, right? Your immune system, all right? Your internal organs are compromised, man. That shit is no joke. Okay? So going back, let's read on. Okay? This is Isaiah 30. Isaiah 30 in verse 4, and it reads, it says, for his princes were at Zoan, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. Verse 5, Isaiah 30 and 5, it says, they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be in help, nor profit, but as shame and also reproach. And that's exactly what it was when you trusted in the system. All right? It says they were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them. All right? These Edomites were set up to not profit you, Jake. Okay? You were tricked. Right? They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor be in help. Right? Nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach. Man, that's what happens. Right? This is what happens when you trust in the goddamn devil, man. You were beguiled, man. Right? Now it was a rumor that I had heard a while back that now people are trying to lie and cover up the fact that they got the thing. Right? They don't want people to know now. But before, you was bragging and boasting and talking big shit all over the internet like a fucking clown. Right? And now you're seeing all types of people just mysteriously disappearing, man. Mysteriously passing away, right? You know? And in the mainstream media is giving you all types of bullshit, man. We know what it is. Right? Let's go there. Sirach, the 12th chapter. Okay? Because like I said, it's the spirit of the Lord. It's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shai that's getting on you. Okay? This is Sirach chapter 12. Okay? This is Sirach chapter 12, and let's start at verse 10. And it reads, Sirach 12 and 10, and it reads, it says, never trust thy enemy. All right? Jake, never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. All right? Because you can't get rid of the rust. Okay? It's always going to be there. He's always going to be the wicked. He is never going to change. Right? That's why I did the lesson last night. You niggas out there, you are in the spirit of trying to save this fucking devil, man. He has ill intentions. He wants to destroy your ass. Okay? This hatred that he has for you is a perpetual hatred, man. Going all the way back, like the brother Lamar said, going all the way back to the garden. All right? Going all the way back to the serpent. This hatred goes deep. Right? Matter of fact, let me get that before I read on. All right? That perpetual hatred. Ezekiel 35. Let me get that real fast. Okay? This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. And it reads, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. All right? That word perpetual means everlasting, ongoing. It never stopped. Okay? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel. This is what he's doing now. He's continuously shed the blood of you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics. He hasn't stopped. All right? He's slaying you through biological warfare. He's slaying you through the wicked-ass justice system. All right? He's slaying you through oppression. He's slaying you through GMO foods. All right? Toxic water. Okay? Chemtrail air. All right? He's constantly slaying you, Jake. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Okay? So this nigga's hate for Jake is perpetual. Okay? It's never going away. Right? I just want to make that point. Going back. Sirach, or Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 10 again, it says, never trust thy enemy. All right? These scriptures are not written for no reason. Okay? They just wouldn't put on the paper for no reason, Jake. There's a reason why the Lord said these things, man. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Right? Hey, going back to the shit. You know, he tried to come all humble. Yeah, you just do this for your families. You know, do this for America. Do what's right. Right? And you niggas fell right in the trance. You fell right into the spell, man. Right? Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. You supposed to keep a close eye on this nigga, man. You already knew the nigga was surreptitious, man. Right? Going back to the serpent in the garden, man. What did it say in Genesis? That he was more subtle than any beast of the... Man, let me get that. Okay? This nigga is slick. Was not Esau regarded as a cunning hunter? This is Genesis, right? This is Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1, and it reads, it says, now the serpent, okay? That serpent goes back to what? A wicked race of people. Okay? It says, and these people were known as diviners, sorcerers. Okay? It says, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field. This is talking about the other nations. All right? So he was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord power had made. Right? And I'm going to get this word subtle. It says, and he said unto the woman, yea, have power said, ye should not eat of every tree of the garden, right? Let me just get this word real quick for subtle. Matter of fact, let's get it in the common dictionary. Bear with me. All right. What does this word subtle mean? Okay? Let's pull it up. Okay? Heavy. So it says, what is the meaning of subtle in the Bible? It says subtle, elusive, subtle, cunning, crafty. Right? This nigga is cunning. He's crafty. Right? He has a way with words. Right? Pursuing the Psalms 55. Because you got to understand his words are like spells. His words is part of his deception, his witchcraft. Okay? Going all the way back to the serpent. Okay? The serpent was known as a race of wicked diviners, man. Basically witches, warlocks, right? He was more subtle than any beast of the field. This nigga is very elusive, cunning. He's crafty. He has a way of words. He knows how to woo people off their fucking feet with them words, man. Just like how he got all you niggas across the world that fell into that trap, right? Let's get that in Psalms 55 before I go back to Sirach, the 12th chapter. You know? Because me and the elder brothers was talking about this in the chat last night, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy. You know? And all you niggas in the league, man, you should have had a backbone, man. You should have fucking retired, man. Right? But you wanted to keep the bag. You wanted to keep the check. Now you paying the price. Right? Because it's a lot of Jakes, all right, that that's in the league now, that's came out of the league, or whatever the case is, NBA, NFL, all right? You know about the truth, all right? It ain't no excuses. It ain't no excuse. You shouldn't have took this shit, man. Right? And it's gonna be, hey, and this shit gonna get bad. It's gonna be more to come. That shit that happened on national TV live, all right, that's just the beginning, man. Right? But anyway, like I said, he has a way with words. Let me get that, man. That's Psalms 55, right? God damn, Jake. See these are the how you say the word? The repercussions, all right, for being fucking stiff-necked, man. For being fucking hard-headed. Okay? Psalms 55. Right? Then you had that big ass goofy black woman. Y'all remember that? The grandma that popped up on the platform talking about, I don't care what's in it. Don't tell me what's in it. I don't need to know what's, you know. I'm just gonna stick out my arm. Now look at your ass. And that's the thing. Nobody questioned it. Nobody desired to know what the hell they was putting up in your ass, man. It was just like, look, just give it to me. I want my life back. I want my job. You know, I got things to do. I'm trying to go on vacation. Right? You niggas are dummies, man. Psalm 55 and verse 21, and it reads, it says, the words of his mouth. Whose mouth? Esau. Right? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Like I said, his words are like it's likened unto witchcraft. All right, his words is like a spell, man. Okay, that's part of his power. His words. Okay, even his media. Okay, his media, all of that. That's all part of his power. His witchcraft. All right, on how to take the minds of the people. All right, Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. That's why the scriptures say, never trust thy fucking enemy, man. Right? The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. This man is always plotting and scheming to destroy you, Jake. Okay? He's always trying to find a way to one-up you, to get rid of your ass. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. He has a way with his words. He knows how to get you. But it says, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil. Yeah, you know, this is what you got to do. Okay? Yeah, exactly, Yop. Exactly. Yup. He used those black nurses to trick Jake. Exactly. It says, Let's read it again. Psalms 55 and 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. War is always on his mind. All right? Hey, this nigga really got murder on his mind. like that wicked ass Israelite bitch. What's her name? I forgot her name. Y'all saw the video, right? The abortion video, the elder Manat Zabba put it up, right? But this nigga literally has murder on his mind, right? But war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Come on, Jake. Right? So this man is very subtle. He's very cunning. He's very crafty. All right? So anyway, let's go back to Sirach, the 12th chapter. Okay? Matter of fact, let's read on. Let's read on. Hold on. Before I go back, let's read on. Psalms 55 and 22, it says, cast thy burden upon the Lord. Right. See, the ones that trusted in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we casted our burdens upon the Lord. We said, the hell with that shit, man. Okay? Whatever happens, happens. We're going to trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And look where we at today. Right? We still standing. No worries, no nothing. All right? Continuously to push. Okay? And you had certain guys in other camps, right, that told their congregation to take that shit, and multiple people passed away, right? But you won't hear nothing about that. You know, we trusted in the Lord. Cast our burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. You see that? That's what you, Jake, should have did. Okay? If you had to lose your fucking job, lose the job. Right? Where's the trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to provide you for another job? All right? The Lord would have made another way. Because niggas was talking shit. I trust in God. Da-da-da-da. Right? But then you caved in and ran to the devil. Cast thy burden upon the Lord. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Look at that. And look how that's playing out now. Right? He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. We said the hell with that shit, man. We knew that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua had us, man. Verse 23. But thou, O power, shall bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. You see that? But I will trust in thee. Who? Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Okay? Beautiful. So let's go back. Sirach 12 and 10, and it reads, never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou should be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou should know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away, because you can't get rid of the rust. Right? This is what the scripture is saying. The rust is always going to be there. He's always going to be the wicked. You see what I'm saying? He ain't going to have a change of heart. And that's the thing with you goofy niggas, man. You think this man going to have a change of heart. Well, you know, I know what happened in the past. You know, that was the past. You know, the Tuskegee experiments. You know, I know there's a history between us, but I mean, now things are different. No, it ain't. And you're finding that out now. Ain't shit changed about this man. All right? It says, reading on, it says, Sirach 12 and 12, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. That's what he's trying to do. Right? All the way back to Genesis, man. Okay? When Jacob supplanted Esau and got the birthright, all right? He wanted to slay Jacob. Right? He wanted to kill Jacob, man, to the point where Jacob had to flee. Okay? his mother had to send him away, basically to his uncle. You know, he had to flee because Esau was gonna murder him. He was tight about that birthright, man, because he knew he fucked up, and that same perpetual hatred is still on his mind to this very day. Okay, these elites, they want the birthright. Okay? This situation that's going on in the earth right now is all about I don't even want to say the word. Basically, they got to reduce the earth. Let's put it like that. You know? Sirach 12:12, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand. All right? You ain't even supposed to have this nigga around you. Right? Lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at last remember my words. See, this is what the Lord said. And thou at last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Right? The Lord is telling you to always remember this. Don't ever forget it. Okay? And what happened? Jake got comfortable. Jake thought shit was sweet. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do this. This ain't that bad, man. You know, I didn't did everything, you know. This is cool, you know. It says, verse 13, Sirach 12:13, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with the serpent? Ooh, see that? Who gonna pity a charmer? Who gonna pity somebody that's playing with snakes, man? Here it is, nigga playing with cobras and pythons and shit, and his ass get bit. Who gonna pity him? Right? You hanging around alligators and shit, you know, like y'all. I know y'all remember how these are those people that do them shows at the zoos. You know what I'm saying? Nigga put his head inside the alligator's mouth. Motherfucking alligator mouth come down and clap on his goddamn head. Who gonna feel sorry for him, man? Right? You playing with dangerous animals and shit, man. And Esau, Esau is a fucking dangerous animal. He's the serpent, right? So it says, Sirach 12:13, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such come not wild beasts? Yeah, so anybody that come near a wild beast, all right? Who's gonna feel sorry for you when you get bit up, when you get ate the fuck up? Right? You out there playing with sharks and your ass gets devoured. Right? Verse 14, it says, so one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? You see that? And what's so heavy, now that you have the thing up in you, you're defiled. Okay? You've been defiled. He defiled you. It says, so that one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, as we read earlier, Psalms 55. Psalms 55 and verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Right? It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. All right? That was his whole agenda. All right? He spoke sweetly to you. He was like, look, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I know what we did to y'all in the past was fucked up. But look, you could trust us now. Things has changed. It's all good. Just do this for yourselves. Do this for your families. Don't you want to see your family? Don't you want to come together? Don't you want to be around each other? Right? Well, go ahead and get right. You know, do this thing. You know, this is what you got to do. Right? An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. Damn. It says he will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. You see that? Because what? He wants death. All right? He wants to delete you. Right? Blood ain't enough. He wants to remove you off the earth, man. Verse 17, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Right? And though he pretend to help thee, ooh, see, come on, man. This is the characteristic of Esau's ways. This is how he functions. Right? It says, let's read that again. Sirach 12:17, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. You see that? That's exactly what happened. He pretended. All right? He punk faked your ass. Right? You fell in the trap. You fell in the pit. All right? And they got enough people that they felt that they needed to get. And then all of a sudden, all right, it's done. All right? It's done now. It's gone. Right? That's some bullshit, Nate. It says, verse 18. Excuse me. It says, Sirach 12 and 18, it says, he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance, man. So the point, never trust this nigga. You should have never trusted this nigga. All right? This is the fucking devil. Right? People are dying all over the place, man. And you wonder why. Okay? It's not a secret no more, man. It's all out there. Okay? That you should have never got, you know what? Okay? Beautiful. At the water for the scriptures too, Akim. You know? Exactly. And when you find out what's actually in that shit, bro, man, let me get a couple more. Let's see what else I got, man. You know, this is all in the spirit. I just wanted to put this vibe out there, man. All right? This is excuse me. This is, let's go to Psalm 64. All right. Yeah, Psalm 64. This is a good one. Okay. We'll start at the top. Okay. Though he pretend to help thee, man. That's heavy, man. This is Psalm 64 and verse 1. It says, hear my voice, O power, and in my prayer, preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. All right. Who represents the secret counsel of the wicked? All right. The international banking families. All right. The elites. Okay. It says from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right. And it says in my sword, conspiracy and violence. You know, it says, because really, hey, this devil has created a system, okay, to trap Jake up, to destroy Jake. You know, it says, verse 3, Psalms 64 and 3. Salakia. Salakia. This is Psalm 64 and 3. Who whet their tongue like a sword, right? Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, right? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Who's the perfect? You Israelites. Okay? They want to secretly destroy Israel. Okay? That's why Bill Gates, all right? Bill Gates and his wife, all right? Y'all remember the video? What did they say? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans need to get this thing first. Okay? They were the main ones pressing the issue. They were even dropping it in the news articles. They were even telling you that, look, you blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you're the ones that need to get it. This is for you, right? And they were spinning it like this is some type of beneficial thing for you Israelites, right? So it says, Psalm 64 and 4, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not, right? It says, verse 5, they encourage themselves. They encourage themselves in an evil matter, right? What is the evil matter? The biological warfare, okay? The GMOs, the oppression, right? All these ways to keep Jake down and destroyed. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? Right? All these things that these niggas do behind the scenes, you know, in secret, in the dark, all right, to destroy Jake. You know, it says, verse 6, it says, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both their inward thought and every one of them, and their heart is deep. right? That's why this man, like you said, when you go do the research, man. I don't want to get too detailed for YouTube purposes. Go do the research. Go find out what actually is inside, all right, the juice pack. All right, go do the research. Go check out some alternative media. Go listen to what these Edomites are whistleblowing about, man. Okay? Because here it is, you got Edomites bringing this shit out. I'm talking about hardcore, right? But yet Jake ain't paying attention to shit. Okay? It's all being put out there, man. The plan, the agenda, what happens next, what's going on inside you, right? The stuff that they're finding out, you know, the manipulation of the actual people that's passing away, the statistics, everything is all out there, Jake. So it ain't no excuse. Psalm 64:6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep, right? The wickedness of this man is deep. It says, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. Okay? Verse 8, it says, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. All right? So you got these devils, all right? These so-called Edomite truthers that are just laying it all out. You know? They just putting it out there. Okay? So this shit that's going on in America right now, really around the world, is epic. Okay? And that's why 2023, okay, is the year that we hope that all these prophecies come to pass, because it's going to get worse. All right? Death is going to increase. Okay? There's going to be more shit happening. Okay? Because ultimately what? This is all the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is the judgment. All right? Joel 15, let me add one more. Not to be too long-winded, right? Like I said, I just wanted to put this energy out there, man, because you should have never trusted this man. You know? If you're going to be mad at somebody, be mad at him. Don't be mad at us. We just the messengers, right? We told you the truth. We screamed at your ass. Right? We were screaming at your ass. Jake, don't do that. Don't get it. You know? Don't fall for that shit. Stop listening to this man. Right? But niggas ran all the way down to Egypt for help. Right? And the same people that ran to Egypt for help was the same ones bragging and boasting about how they believe in God, how they read the scriptures, how they got their own relationship with the Most High, how they trust in God. You even had these fake ass pastors popping up talking about, you know, God will want you to get the situation, right? And here's the thing that should have triggered a red flag. How hard these niggas was pressing this shit should have been a major red flag for everybody, man. On how hard they was going hard. Y'all remember this shit? They was going hard, man. The shit was all over the radio 24/7. Shit was in every goddamn commercial, right? Shit was all over the internet, man. These niggas was going hard. They actually tried to make you feel guilty. They tried to make you feel guilty for not taking part in the situation, man. So that should have been a major red flag on how hard these niggas was going. These niggas never went this damn hard for anything, man. But when this shit popped up, these niggas was going crazy. Like, look, you know, they was trying to strong arm your ass, right? Like you ain't a human being unless you partake in the situation. That's how hard these niggas was going. They had the commercials with Jake, the whack ass rappers, right? You know, y'all remember all that shit? We got to remind you. You know, yeah, they was paying the churches, all right, to promote it. You know, they was going hard with this shit. So soon as you saw that, you were supposed to be like, man, hell no. Right? Real quick. This shit crazy, man. Salakia, man. Salakia if I'm rambling too much. It's just unbelievable, man. Right? This is Job chapter 15 and verse This is Job chapter 15 and Job 15 and 5. It says, "For thy mouth uttereth thy iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty." Verse 6, Job 15 and 6. "Thy own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thy own lips testify against thee." Right? So here it is, going back to my point, right? You got Edomites, all right, whistleblowers, truthers, all that. Just laying this shit out, right? Why are you Jakes not paying attention to this, man? There's so much alternative media out there. There's so much information out there. And we're talking about the facts, all right? We're not talking about opinions or what we think it is. We're talking about facts, scientific evidence, man. Things that are backed up. You got credible scientists that are like, look, this is what it is. X, Y, Z, boom, boom, boom. Laying it all out, right? And these same individuals that have been speaking, at one point in time, they were getting canceled, right? So that lets you know that the information that was being brought out was true, right? It's the same thing with us. When we were on the YouTube, you know, speaking facts on certain things, what were they doing? They were flagging the videos, taking the channels, right? Taking the videos down. Why? Because what was being spoken about was truth, you know? So come on, man. It ain't no excuse, man. You know, let me see if I got any more scriptures. I'm just in the spirit, you know. See what you brothers got up on here, man. Yeah. Yeah, they was giving out free trucks. They was giving out scholarships, right? Cheeseburgers and fries, bags of weed. They was and they was doing everything to get Jake, man. Like, hey, that's another thing. When they was giving out weed, that should have let you know that it should have been a wrap after that. When they was giving out free bags of weed, you should have been like, fuck no. Right? Yeah, they was paying people's rent. God damn, Jake. Yo, this is crazy, man. Oh my God, man. The water, man. You know? Hey, man, y'all y'all remember, man, and you can't make this shit up, right? But on a real serious note, these people that got it, they threw. Total regret, you know? So I'm gonna leave it like that, you know? Go wrap up this lesson, you know? Hey, just go do the research. Just go do the research, man. You know? It's over, man. We about to see a lot more of what we saw last night and what we continue to see go throughout the world, man. You're going to see a lot more people perishing, man. You know? So you should have never trusted the goddamn devil. You know? So, hey, I pray that this lesson was edifying, man. We're going to leave it like that. I'm going to close it out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakak Wadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well. Double salutations to all you Akim out there laboring, the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Hey, shalom to you, brothers. Shalom.